with you all on this Memorial Day. And I did kind of want to just start there and just say that, we are going to be celebrating Memorial Day. At least I'm going to be here in the States. Definitely want to try to honor the fallen men and women of the military branches of the United States, and this is a nice holiday here in the States to sort of reflect on all that kind of stuff over here. So we will be just doing this morning stream here, and then after that we will be probably calling it a day. I don't think we're going to be really doing much content after that, ladies and gentle beings. So just look out for that. I also don't know exactly why the frickin' chat thing isn't working. How come we can't see the stupid chats up on the screen? I don't know. But regardless, guys, we got a lot of juicy, nerdy stuff to get into. I'm excited to get into it with you. But again, we are going to be taking the nap. That includes Nerd Theory. We're not going to be doing Nerd Theory tonight. I think we might be doing something on Wednesday. We'll have to double check with that with Theory later. But yeah, I think we're going to be doing something on Wednesday for that. So let's get right into this stuff, guys. Why does everybody think that the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, the first official trailer, probably a trailer that I would say maybe one of the most anticipated comic book trailers, maybe one of the most anticipated trailers of all time, we will be seeing that tomorrow? Why do people believe that? Well, let's first look at this article here, and then we'll do some more speculating. There's some cool stuff popped up on Reddit, et cetera, et cetera. So, says here, Spider-Man No Way Home trailer could come this week. According to a new report, Spider-Man No Way Home could release its first trailer as soon as this week. In October, a Sony Pictures Entertainment marketing executive said a teaser or trailer with the first footage of the then untitled Spider-Man 3 would arrive before the end of the year. But Sony wouldn't give fans their peek until an official title reveal in February, which was accompanied by a first look of photos showing Tom Holland reunited with his best friends Ned and MJ. Weeks after the Spider-Man movie account tweeted a Spider-Man trailer as a photo of a truck and a trailer, Sony Pictures could be days away from revealing the first trailer for the co-production with Disney and Marvel Studios. According to the Diz Insider Scooper, Skylar Schuler, on Twitter, the first Spider-Man No Way Home trailer could be coming within the week. Schuler previously reported since confirmed information that Keanu Reeves has approached, but so far passed on the role for Sony's Kraven the Hunter. Skylar Schuler's wake up, brain. Skylar's good, man. Skylar's good. Definitely can vouch for Skylar having good sources and using good judgment in his scoops. He basically teased on Twitter that a friend of his had told him that theaters were indeed getting the trailer, that it's a lock, that theaters are starting to receive the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer today. So what that could mean is, of course, that the trailer will be released online within the week, and then the films that will be showing throughout the week or maybe even the weekend will have that Spider-Man trailer attached to them, okay? Schuler's tease comes amid speculation the trailer is near because of recent activity spotted on Sony's many social media accounts, now adorned with banners and cover photos advertising December's No Way Home instead of its September 24th release, Venom Let There Be Carnage. Some have speculated Sony could release the trailer to coincide with Holland's birthday, which is on Tuesday, June 1st, after Marvel Studios in April gifted its Shang-Chi star Simu Liu with a premiere trailer for that film on his birthday. That's actually a great point. So that's kind of part of the reason here, ladies and gentlemen, because it's freaking Tom Holland's birthday tomorrow. That's right, Tom Holland's birthday tomorrow. And of course, and we've been talking about this on the Nerdy News Rundown, if you've been checking that out on the main Den of Nerds channel, we've been doing Spider-Man 3 Rumor Watch 2021, and we've gone over how, yes, there have been many different teases coming out over the past couple of weeks, including but not limited to those accounts taking down the Venom stuff and putting up the No Way Home stuff, okay? So a lot of evidence to suggest that we will be getting it, and I say, why not do it for Tom Holland's birthday? I think that would be absolutely brilliant little treat for not only Tom Holland, but for the fans. And so I guess we could start there. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the chat, do you believe that we will be getting the Spider-Man 3 trailer tomorrow? Yes or no? Do you think we're going to be getting this trailer tomorrow from Sony Pictures? That's the first place that we'll start with this question. And then I'll show you a little bit more of this. There's some nopes. There's some yeps. There's some yep nopes. There's some nope yeps. Interesting. A lot of people say, nah. We got a lot of people are skeptical. Very skeptical. It would appear there is some skeptical. There's some skeptical people in here. Okay, now allow me to show you Exhibit B. And first, let's get the context here. Where's this? Hold on. Okay, check this out. All you people that said no, suck on this. I mean, let's talk about this. Comic Book Savage on Instagram says the trailer is dropping Tuesday, and they are followed by the official Jamie Foxx. So it looks like this guy might be telling the truth. Okay. What's the thing? Comic Book Savage. Okay, so this is what he said on the Insta. My friend who works at local movie theater just confirmed they got a No Way Home teaser trailer. 100% dropping, or it's 100% dropping Tuesday. Now, this part was confirmed by Skylar Schuler, the fact that theaters are receiving the trailer. I don't know if the bottom part has been confirmed or not. But it is pretty interesting. Nonetheless. Okay, so all of you people that said no before, have you changed your mind now? Let's ask again. Do y'all think we're getting the Spider-Man trailer tomorrow? Yes or no? A lot of people are still like, no, screw you, Josh. Screw you, Josh. Comic Book Savage. Who the F is Comic Book Savage? You know? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So now I shall introduce you to Exhibit C. Okay, no, there's no Exhibit C. I don't know, guys. Okay, we don't know for sure. I think it's very possible that the trailer could come tomorrow. Okay. So now what I want to do actually, like, let's hang on. Let's it's a hard maybe, says Krim. Yeah, I'm with that. It's a hard maybe for me too. I don't think any of the leaks are true. Fake news, just like WandaVision. Ooh, okay. So that's interesting. So we could talk about leakage and stuff like that if you'd like. If you want. We could ruin the whole movie right now. Should we just ruin the whole Spider-Man 3 movie right now? Should we just tell you everything that happens? And then the people that are like, nah, man. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. And then they'll go into the movie and they'll be like, damn it. Everything that nerd said happened. Damn it. You have ruined my day, nerd. Anyway. No, we're not gonna spoil the whole movie, but suffice it to say, I will say this. Most everything, like, okay, those of you that have been following sort of my back and forth and sort of takes on this whole thing, you guys know where I'm at with this. There was a leak that came out on Reddit, and I remember the leak very well because a good friend of mine, Paul from Heavy Spoilers, kind of publicly shat upon the leak, shall we say. He shat upon the leak on the Twitterverse. Perhaps you've heard of this Twitter thing. And I was pretty quick to be like, Paul, I think it's real. And he was like, no. And then some things happened, and we were both like, oh my God, it's super real. Now, there could be parts of it that were changed or that are different, but the general gist of the story is 100% out there. And almost all of the big... I wouldn't say all of the big surprises, because first of all, how would I know that? But second of all, I think there's potentially some stuff that's a little bit less out there than other things. Let's just say that. But yeah, the vast majority of the film is leakaged all over the place. So, in my opinion, okay? But here's the question, guys. And I actually want to set up some polls So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some straw polls, and we'll vote together. I want to ask you guys your opinions on some things as far as what we think we'll see in the trailer, okay? So we'll get a sense of what we think we'll see in the trailer, and then after the trailer comes back, we'll come back to these polls, and we'll be like, oh, man, we were right, or oh, man, we were wrong. So give me just a moment. The first one is just, I mean, let's just go right with it. Do we think we'll see Tobey and Andrew? And this means, like, even I guess, should we say, yeah, let's just say, do we think we'll see Tobey or Andrew? Will Tobey or Andrew? And I'm not talking about the teases to their Spider-Man or whatever. I'm talking like, no, like they're legit in it. Will Tobey or Andrew be in the trailer? Answer. Yes. No. Okay. Un momento, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, what the friggin'? How do I? Okay, whatever. Let's create this poll. Let's create this poll. Okay, I'm going to put the poll in to the chat. I'm going to put the poll into the chat. Okay, let me get us into this thing here. So I got to switch the capture here. How come I can't? Oh, man. Technology. Why you do it to me? There's the link in there, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get on over to that linkage and votage. And we're going to start doing this voting thing together, and we're going to have fun. Or I will turn this car around. You understand? How come I can't? Hang on. Hang on now. Like, can I really not switch this? Come on, man. Wow, it really can only get one of those, huh? Okay. That's all right. We should fix the problem here. Okay. So. Here it is. Here it is. Here's the poll. Make sure you guys have voted. I'll put it into the chat a little bit more here. Bam. Just in case. Oh, I'm not brave enough for politics. Right on. Yeah, so I guess the big question, there are a couple links in there. The big question is, are we going to see him in the trailer? And the whole idea behind this is, like, some people are like, nah, dude, Sony's going to continue to just try to hide it. Which is crazy to me. It would be bananas to me. But I can also see them not putting it in the first trailer. Do you know what I mean? I can see that. So let us see here. Let us vote. I will say yes. Show results. Whoa! Look at that. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to get some screenshotages of how the Nerdvengers are feeling about this, so that we can see how right or wrong y'all were after this. Okay. So okay, that's the first question up. Will Tobey or Andrew be in the trailer? Majority of you say no freaking way. Say no freaking way. Okay, let me formulate another poll here. By the way, I'm going to vote yes on the other account just to fudge the results a little bit. So there you go. Oh, I already voted it. It found my IP. Fine. Fine. Okay, let's create a new poll. Will Charlie Cox be in the trailer? Oh, you didn't even think this was possible, did you? You didn't even think it was possible. It's so friggin' possible. I don't even know what to tell you. Wait, will it just let me boot a boot? Okay, cool. So there's the poll. I'm going to copy the link. Here comes Linktown. Charlie Cox. Daredevil. Daredevil. Hello. Hello, Daredevil. Charlie Cox. Hello. And by the way, I don't even know what the likes are on this video, but there's not enough likes on this video. So there better be more likes on this video. I'm going to need way more likes on this video. What is y'all doing? Have you voted? Have you voted in your poll? Not into trailer. Okay. Here's what I say. I say yes. Boom. Show results. Whoa! Wow. The vast majority of you guys are saying no to Charlie Cox being in the trailer. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I see what's going on here. Let's do two more. Two more questions is what I want to know. Two more questions. Number one, will Doctor Strange be in the trailer? Yes or no? Okay. Boom. Let me share the link. Share the link with y'all. Mephisto confirmed? Yeah. Yeah, we know about that already. Okay. Will we see Tom Holland in the trailer? That's a good question, Trev. I don't know. It's too difficult to decide? We gotta decide now, James! Gotta decide now! Huh? Tomorrow is what it's supposed to. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, everybody, make sure you get in there and vote. Make sure you get on in there and vote for this freaking poll. All right, here we go. I say yes. I'm going to say yes to everything, by the way. Well, maybe not everything, but... Okay, wow. Vast majority of people think that yes, Doctor Strange will indeed be in the trailer. Okay, cool. Last one. Will any multiverse characters be seen? This would be like from Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man movies. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let me get this one over here. Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man movies. Okay, I'm putting a link in the chat. Uh-oh, we had a camera thing. Should be good. Boom. Should be good. Get over there and vote on them polls, man. Get over there and vote on them polls. Yes, camera again. I know. Always something. It's always something. I know, Renee. I know. I think we know what the problem is, but it's like a tricky situation of getting in there. We can't see you banging the homies. Okay. Yeah. We should be good, though. All right. Let me vote. I say yes. Let's see the results. Okay, interesting. Okay, so a lot of people say yes. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So if we go through sort of the different polls and like what you guys are thinking, it appears you think the chances are no Tobey and Andrew. Chances are no Tobey and Andrew. Chances are no Charlie Cox Daredevil, or even Charlie Cox, because I don't think he's going to be Daredevil, at least not in the suit in this film. You say heavy yes on Doctor Strange and heavy yes on the multiversal sort of villains and stuff like that. So, interesting. It's interesting that that's where you guys are at with it. I guess we'll find out soon. Again, if you missed the very beginning of the stream, there's a lot of indications, although no confirmations, that we will likely be getting the Spider-Man No Way Home first trailer this week, possibly even as early as tomorrow. And just so everybody knows, too, if you're stumbling in a little bit later, we are going to start doing the morning streams at 10:30. 10:30 is the new time for the morning streams. 7:30 p.m. is going to start to be the new time for the evening streams, but the evening streams are still in beta testing. They're still going to be primarily done just for the Nerdvenger members behind the scenes. And also, too, if you're stumbling in a little bit later, there'll be no Nerd Theory tonight. There'll be no streams. There's no NNR tonight. Taking sort of the holiday, got a fancy old barbecue to go to be celebrating Memorial Day and just kind of hanging out. So a lighter day today for the channel, but we will certainly be streaming for at least a half hour more here today, right now, and getting into some Q&A and stuff like that, okay? So, yeah, let's talk about some of the other things that are going on or that happened over the weekend. Sony was doing the most, man. The Sony President was saying some wild stuff over on the interwebs. I saw a lot of this cataloged very well on the Reddit, Marvel Studios Spoiler. Love hanging out over on DOS Reddit. And we got a couple Nerdvengers over there, too. Mason being one of them. That's pretty active in mods over there, actually. Okay, so let's just kind of get through the whole dealy and the dally, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So, looks like theaters are starting to receive the... Okay, so this is the tweet heard round the world. One of his friends going back and forth, pull up the projects. Looks like we have it, talking about the trailer. Again, a lot of evidence to suggest that this thing's coming out either tomorrow or very, very soon. Or very, very soon. Did I forget to tweet? No, I did tweet about this. Okay. Working title for the Secret Invasion series is Jambalaya. Interesting. Very interesting shooting title for that show. Okay, so this is kind of interesting here. Charles Murphy says, we pretty much know everything about Spider-Man No Way Home. I agree with him. And I was sort of talking about this with you guys earlier. A lot of you are like, I don't believe any of the leaks. I don't believe any of the rumors. There was a time, and you know, you'll recall if you've been really watching the channel a lot or the streams, if you're a Nerdvenger that's really active, you'll know I've sort of gone through phases with Spider-Man. The shock of WandaVision and getting bonered real hard, and then, you know, Old Man Cap being removed from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is all but confirmed as well. Those sort of things were pretty shocking. For a moment, I was like, man, is Marvel just changing everything, and how much do we actually know about these movies, et cetera, et cetera? I'm pretty confident that Spider-Man 3 is more or less exactly the way we all think it's going to be now, due to a variety of things. A couple of big leaks behind the scenes happened within the past couple of weeks, and then it just seems to be corroborated by a lot of the other stuff that comes out, right? So a lot of stuff that's coming out, a lot of things that people are saying somewhat separately out there online seem to match up with that one leak in particular. And just so you know, too, why do we even believe that leak? Because this person on Reddit was the only person that had the big cameo in episode 5. Louise Dreyfus, I forget her exact name. Val, right? Valentina. This was the only person that got it right of who that person was, and they were pretty confident about it. So they also leaked Spider-Man stuff that we now believe is real. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. There are so many things you guys don't know yet. I pray that Sony somehow finds a way to tape up the faucet to avoid leaks, because this film really is absolutely bonkers based on what I've seen. For Spider-Man fans, emotions will run high when this film drops in superhero. Okay, yeah. So basically just talking about how crazy this movie's going to be. By the way, Charles Murphy actually refuted this. Not necessarily saying that it's not going to be an epic thing for Spider-Man fans, but saying that there's a lot that we don't know yet. Meaning, like, no, man, we know pretty much what it is. I want to kind of keep going here because project looking back in the character. Okay, I want to keep going because there was stuff that the Sony president said that I think is just so crazy that happened over the weekend. It actually happened, I believe, kind of early. Okay, yeah, here we go. So, this new Variety article acknowledges the worst kept secret in Hollywood. As far as Sony execs, or the Sony execs somewhat confirm it, I guess. Let's look at what this is exactly. Okay, so this is something that this is the president of Sony said this. I hope it's not too crazy. It's a little wild on here, but yeah. So this is what the president said of Sony. There actually is a plan, he says. I think now maybe it's getting a little more clear for people where we're headed, and I think when No Way Home comes out, even more will be revealed. One of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood is that No Way Home will be diving headfirst into the multiverse and incorporating Sony's other iterations of Spider-Man starring Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Alfred Molina, for example, told Variety in April he will be digitally de-aged in No Way Home to look like he did as the villain from Doc Ock at the end of 2004's Spider-Man 2. Just so you know, guys, that's real. This is the launch of their Sony Marvel universe. It is the solution that we all thought it was going to be as far as figuring out the diegetic way that these characters and universes all will exist together. And all of the villains are going to remember the way that they died. Mostly because Spider-Man killed them. And they're going to be real pissed about that. Yeah. I think that's probably all the kind of stuff that I want to really get into. Yeah. I think that's all the stuff I really want to get into, but just kind of crazy that this guy's coming out here in a Variety article that seemingly also confirms Tobey and Andrew, which is the trades. And I saw a lot of people in the scooping community sort of addressing this and talking about this, like, wow, it's pretty wild that the Hollywood trades are like big, websites and junkets or whatever are confirming this stuff and breaking scoops on Spider-Man. It's pretty crazy to see happen. But I think also the world is just kind of changing, and you can't put this genie back in the bottle, man. You can't put this genie back in the bottle. Yeah. So that's all I really wanted to talk about with regards to the Spider-Mans and what was going on with that. So let's get into the Q&A. But you know what? Let me just say this. I know there are some people that are like, man, Spider-Man 3... I don't know. Spider-Man 3, too crazy. Spider-Man 3, not that cool. Guys, I am so excited for Spider-Man 3. Like, Spider-Man No Way Home. It seems like it's going to have the perfect combination of amazing, just super nerdy things, man. And going in the Spider-Verse direction, I think is brilliant. I think it's freaking brilliant. So I'm really excited. I know some people are like, this is too crazy or too wild or whatever, or Sony's doing the most or whatever. I think it's crazy that the most anticipated comic book movie of this year and the comic book movie that by all rights will probably crush the most in theaters and bring back maybe the $1 billion movie. Oh my goodness, what if the $1 billion movie comes back? Holy shit, what if the $1 billion movie comes back? It'll be a Sony movie that does it, guys. A Sony movie. But by the way, that is exactly what Sony wants. It's exactly what Disney wants for the movie they're making with Sony. That's the whole idea of this whole deal. That's the whole kit and caboodle when it comes to this idea and project and new arrangement between Sony and Disney. So it's pretty cool stuff. it's pretty cool stuff. Now, let me try to get in here and check out what's going on in Super Chat land. We'll go through all the super chats. We'll hang out pretty casually for the rest of the stream. And then, yeah, we're going to call it. Again, no nerdy news rundown tonight. No nerd theory tonight. We're doing s'mores, barbecue, and just enjoying a nice American holiday, you know? A nice American holiday. But we'll be back at it in full force tomorrow. Likely to be covering, hopefully, this mother flipping Spider-Man's trailers. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, so let's just go through some of the new Nerdvengers or joiners. We've got Shapester. Welcome to the Nerdvengers. Thank you so much. Christina Beeching. Welcome to the Nerdvengers. Appreciate you. Whiskey Steve's back at it. Rejoined today. Normies to Nerds rejoined today. And Kendall Davis joined today. Kendall, I didn't know you were doubled up on memberships. Holy cow, man. Appreciate the support, brother. Appreciate the support. By the way, I'll tease it out a little bit right now for you guys, and I'll say it again later on in the stream. Elisa did do a video where her and I tasted a bunch of food from Turkey, and man, I was a big grumpy butthole during that video. It's really funny. Her video is really good and really funny, and she's gonna release it after this stream, so y'all should definitely be checking that out for show. Faux show. Okay, here we go. First super chat in for the day was Krim. Says, I'll Zemo dance all over your polls, Josh. Weirdly erotic and kind of exciting, Krim. So thank you. Drew's Reviews with the 549 super chat and no comment. Let me see if it's in the chat. I'll try to find it again, man, but maybe it slipped up or something. Appreciate the support. Big Stevie with the $5 holla says, I vote yes. At this point, Marvel knows there's no sense in staying silent. The surprise was ruined, so just show them in a show-stopping tease. Oh, man, Stevie, you and I are on the same page, man. I say go big and go for it. And there was some evidence to suggest that there was a trailer cut even months ago that teased out the Spider-Men. Okay? You know what I mean? I say stop making Andrew Garfield have to have all this weirdness in interviews. Stop Tobey Maguire from... I mean, who knows what Tobey Maguire's doing? He hasn't really been doing shit lately. But basically, like, stop making it difficult and weird for everybody. Let's just get into the fun. Let's talk about the Spider-Man. You know, yeah, that's what I would say. But who knows? Who knows for sure? Naaman says, knowing Sony, no Toby, but Cox into trailer. Oh, man, that was funny the way that read. Knowing Sony, no Toby, but Cox into trailer. I don't know. It's like a haiku or something. Congratulations. That's magical. Yeah, so maybe no Toby, maybe no Andrew. I don't know. Maybe Sony wants to keep it tight-lipped. Maybe Marvel wants to keep it tight-lipped and they're influencing Sony. You never know. It's like watching parents on a vacation that are clearly way too stressed out and not actually enjoying their vacation, but trying to act really cool in front of the kids. That's what it's like right now. Let's see here. Drew's Reviews. Okay, here it is. Says, I don't think we will get multiple Spider-Man in the teaser trailer, but do think we'll get Dafoe as a carrot to dangle in front of us. That's a great take. I would say yes if we do get Dafoe as Norman Osborn or something like that, like a tease like that. Man, that's enough for me. Like, that's enough for me to get real sweaty, bro. So, yeah, that would be great as, like, a little teaser, something like that with Dafoe. And that would be cool, too, if we could kind of stop, you know, because he is, you know, pretty much the main villain of the movie, Norman Osborn, which has slowly come more and more to light over time. So, yeah, it would be cool if we could actually talk about that. By the way, I saw a hilarious tweet by oh man, why do I always Rob Liefeld saying like Marvel and Warner Brothers there's no leaks for them, they're top security, blah blah blah. He had like something where he's like, this shit doesn't leak. I'm like, bro, you obviously don't watch my channel because it should be leaking all over the place, man. Should be leaking all over the place. There was a blip in the leaking community's dominance of absolutely crushing these, and that was stuff that we now know was more or less confirmed to be real that was taken out. This is the stuff in WandaVision with Doctor Strange, right? Now, did I get too hyped up on Bonerville stuff and speculation on Evan Peters? Absolutely, but that didn't come from scoopers. That came from just fanboys like me. You know what I mean? I know it probably seems the same, but it's not. Big Stevie says, last shot will be a shot of the villains lined up, ready to fight with the Spidey swinging towards them. Whoa, Stevie, holy cow. Oh, man. That's another thing is like, oh, man, I want to get really hyped up about a trailer again. I want to get up out of my seat. I want to friggin' throw popcorn around the office and then have to clean it up later. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get a little wild with it. So, yeah, that'd be what I would want to do, for sure. I'm just going to tap this thing here so that we stay live. Stupid camera doing stupid things. Okay, anyways, let's keep going on these super chats here. Thank you for the support, Stevie. And wow, what a hyped up idea. Tyler Wakefield says with a $10 holla, if Doctor Strange and the Multiverse villains are the main plot, then they have to be in the trailer. Spider-Man is just a surprise, and so is Daredevil, but I would argue less so. I did put yes, however. I think that's fair, but how do I say this without... I would say... I don't know how to answer this without like talking about the one spoiler thing that I think is pretty real. I would say that yes, Doctor Strange is likely to be involved, and the villains are likely to be more likely in the trailer than not, because I think going into the second act and the third act, like there's going to be something that Peter does that essentially sets up a big second act part of the movie where he would probably more so need the help of the Spider-Man to clean up a mess that maybe even Peter makes. Wouldn't that be interesting? But yeah, the Daredevil thing is less so a surprise. But I don't think it's gonna be Daredevil. I think it'll be Charlie Cox as a lawyer, probably just representing Peter. You know what I mean? In some kind of Oh, Jambalaya is another Seinfeld reference. Says the real film's 1998. Very interesting. Okay, so they do like to do those Seinfeld references. Very interesting. Neyman said, before this, the leaks were dominating Disney. Yeah, I guess that's true. I often wonder, was some of this stuff done to throw the leakers off, to throw the leaking community off? I don't know. I think that's the worst thing you could do, because that sort of, not only does it like make your product a little more whimsical, but it also just the Streisand effect, man. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it bigger than it is. Like, to be honest with you, a lot of people don't think there's that. To this day, a lot of people still don't think leaks and rumors are real. I always love when it happens, man. You know, it happened with Rise of Skywalker for us. You know, the leaks were real. We talked a lot about them. A lot of people were in denial leading up to that. They were absolutely real. I mean, it's one of those things, you know, and they're never 100% right. But the more you sort of learn, okay, who's actually got the good info, et cetera, you get a little bit of a better look at it. I don't think it deters from my enjoyment at all. You know, I still love going to the movies. I still love checking out these films, doing watch parties with you guys. It doesn't really bother me. You know what I mean? But surprises are cool, too. Sinister Gains with a $5 holler says this movie better be 3 hours long with everything packed into it. I say it has to be at least 2 hours and 20 minutes. And that's a film. Like, you could have your previews, etc. But yeah, you have to have a 2 hour and 25-minute movie for this. 100% you have to. There's way too much going on. And I hope we're going to go back to important post-credit scenes. And it is possible the post-credit scenes for Spider-Man 3 will be some of the most telling and important post-credit scenes in modern comic book history, because they will likely indicate to us the path forward, at least over on Sony's end, for how this stuff's going to work. You know what I mean? So, yeah. John Van Gelderen Jr. says, so hyped for this movie. Has been confirmed that Doc Strange will make everyone forget that Peter is Spider-Man. It has not been confirmed, but that was one of the first big things to leak out, actually. And I do tend to think that it's real. It comes from the comics. It makes a lot of sense. It could set up more multiverse problems, which is always fun, you know. Elisa Scott says, Marvel be like another buddy cop film? Why not? I mean, the formula does tend to work. And I personally love just the more characters that you can put into it. Like, one of the reasons Infinity War and Endgame, and even like Civil War and stuff, are so good is because it has that full cast. And not just a good cast, but a good cast of characters that we have some, you know, history with. So their interactions are, you know, seemingly predictable, but also satisfying. They're satisfying to the characters. They're satisfying to the growth the characters have. They're really satisfying. So, yeah, why not? More buddy cop stuff. Trev says, with a $5 holla, Doc Ock wasn't killed by Spider-Man. He sacrificed himself. I wonder if that implies that Doc Ock Molina might not be evil the whole movie. Well, I think that's a very interesting point, Trev. And I think that I'll be interested to see how that happens. Maybe a turn against Norman, right? Maybe Doc Ock slightly turns against Norman. He's not as bloodthirsty about it. You know what I mean? That could well be the case, my guy. I don't know. But yeah, he did sort of sacrifice himself to save the world from that star thing, right? Interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it will all play out. I mean, just in general, there's so many questions, so much anticipation. And again, it really just feels like, I think a lot of people are still hesitant to believe it because it almost feels too good to be true. Maybe some of you guys, like, I know like Ryan doesn't, he thinks it's like just too much. He thinks it's going to be too wild. By the way, Charles Murphy also feels like it's going to be too much. I think Charles's opinion on this is like, I don't know how it's going to do or whatever. But he's not that into it. I am here for it, man. Give me all the fanboy delicious Spider-Verse stuff you can. Drippin' wet. That's what I want. Alan Ewald says, Happy Memorial Day. Spending mine with my girl, reading comics together, and grilling. Hope you have fun at your hangout. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I think we might do a little grilling ourselves. Barbecue later on. And then some s'mores for sure. And some comic book reading. Absolutely. I have a little bit of light work to handle today. But we're just mostly taking the day off of content creation over here. So, you know, happy to be hanging in the morning with all the lovely Nerdvengers. But also happy to be, you know, chilling as well. Getting a little bit of rest. Green Bear with the $5 holla says, what's your theory on how Spidey villains are now alive yet remember their deaths? I'm confused. But take my money. Yeah, so, okay. I don't have an explanation for that. That's one of the great mysteries that either will or will not be explored in the film. I think it has to do with just what happened in Endgame. I mean, my theory continues to be that until further notice, until more evidence comes to light, what the Avengers did in Endgame broke the multiverse, and it has caused massive ramifications. You know what I mean? Massive ramifications. So why do they all appear in the sacred timeline in the one universe? I don't know. But maybe we get some answers in Loki. You know? Maybe we get some even answers and explanation, you know, moving throughout the year. I don't know. Maybe teased in the trailer. But I think that it's going to be just this multiverse craziness thing that happened. And this happens all the time in comic books. Like, there's all kinds of reasons that this could be happening. But essentially, they're all brought into this timeline. They're all like, they remember their deaths, but they come back in the MCU timeline. Something similar is happening in like Heroes Reborn right now. You know what I mean? This is a very comic booky thing. So I don't know what the exact mystery or magic or multiverse breaking stuff could be there. But that's important to the plot, is that they remember their deaths. Most of them really blame Spider-Man. And that's going to be important for a moment in the film. Let's see here. The Art of Recovery, R3 Fitness with a $5 hollow, but it doesn't have a message, my friend. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me try to get in here and see what's going on. It doesn't have the message. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I'll look into the chat and I'll see it. Krim says it's an incursion. It absolutely could be an incursion, or it could be something similar to an incursion. But yeah, it's something like that is going on. You know what I mean? That's the big theory. So let's hang out in the chat. What's going on with y'all, man? You missed all the votes but one? Oh man, I'm sorry about that. So basically, it's going to get weird. Yeah, it's going to get weird, dude. Hey, Josh, love you and everyone in this community. I'm trying to sign up and change my ridiculously long username. Let me know what I should do. So, yeah, I don't know exactly how to change your username, to be honest with you. YouTube's a little bit weird with that. But I do know that to become a Nerdvenger, there should be a link next to the subscribe button to join as a member. You get all the cool emojis. You get access to the behind-the-scenes streams. You know, you get a lot of stuff for being a Nerdvenger. So it's the best way to support the channel, and we do appreciate it. But usually you have to, like, if you're on mobile, you have to go to a link to do it. It's kind of difficile. It's kind of difficile, you know what I mean? But anyway. What is, let's see here. Do you think Mysterio faked his death to frame Peter? I absolutely do. I absolutely do. I absolutely do think that he has done it. He's shug enough to not to put important MCU stuff in Sony movies. There's 2 movies with proof. Wait, what? I'm a little confused there, right? R3, I feel you. YouTube won't let me change this name. It's my kids. Oh, jeez. It's either Doc Strange or another villain that has a link to Tony Stark, or maybe our universe's Norman. Yeah, so I'm interested. I think there's some big scale stuff like that coming. Like, there's some rumors that, like, getting into Doctor Strange 2, like, we might be... I mean, it's just a Marvel formula, right? To sort of slowly take us deeper and deeper into some craziness. But yeah, I really do think that this all has to do with either heading towards Secret Wars or heading towards some kind of Secret Wars event. Regardless, I think that the big goal should be to bring the OGs back, to have everybody hanging out. Like, basically what they're doing right now is like all new, all different Marvel, but they're not just doing that. They're bringing in Blade. They're bringing in a lot of different characters, right? Well, the best way to, like, have some fun and juice with that is to bring in all these different characters at a time when the multiverse is falling apart, because you essentially are heading towards a reboot sort of situation anyways. I don't know if that makes sense, but that, to me, that's the perfect way to do this. Like, make it crazy, have a lot of fun, establish your MCU stuff, and then you have a beautiful opportunity to either reboot stuff or retcon stuff with a Secret Wars. I would do Secret Wars as a trilogy. You know what I mean? That's sort of always what I wanted to do. Old Secret Wars or new Secret Wars? John, maybe a combo. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm very partial to the new Secret Wars. I'm more partial to Jonathan Hickman's stuff, which, by the way, I want to do and we'll do this with the Nerdvengers, man. We'll set aside a time with the Nerdvengers to do this. I want to do a read-along where I'm literally just reading through Secret Wars, Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars, and just literally, if you've never read that comic before, you can come read along with us. I'll be showing all the pictures, images, reacting to different things that are going on. It's one of my favorite comic book stories ever, man. And so we'll do that together. It'll be really fun just to hang out if you've never experienced it. It is a dope story. And I can also do a good job of sort of explain. I think for normies sometimes, like, you don't understand why certain things are so, like, why like a sweaty gets real sweaty about certain things. And I like to bring that kind of stuff up because, you know, maybe you don't know. You're like, wait, why is everybody murking out about this thing? It's like, oh, well, it's because back in the day in this comic book, this is what happened. You know what I mean, etc. Do the voices too? Absolutely. I'll definitely be doing Doom's voice and Thanos' voice for sure. For sure. Do I think this will set up Miles Morales? I hope so. I certainly hope so. And I would say, why not? Alex, you have a super up here? You have a super chat, you say? Let me see here. Let me try to get it in, figure it out here. Hang on. Yeah, so that series is really, really cool. Oh, here we go. Alex says, don't put them in the trailer. That would be so stupid. The movie will be hyped on its own. Don't ruin the reveal. I like the idea of Dafoe as a teaser. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that, you know, it's totally fair to feel that way. I think people feel differently about it. Some people are like, yo, just, I don't want teased anymore. You know what I mean? I'm sick of getting teased. I'm sick of, like, all this. Like, just friggin' put it out there so that we can actually talk about it. I think maybe for me, I'm a little bit more on that camp. There's still going to be a lot of mysteries. You know what I mean? There's a lot of oh, Jedi Jen, all good. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. A lot of juicy stuff like that going on. So Yeah. Do I think Tobey Maguire will be in Doctor Strange 2 as directed by Sam Raimi? I think it's possible, man. I've heard some different things. I mean, look, I don't know for sure, but I've actually heard that all of the Spider-Men are going to be in Doctor Strange 2. Like, all of them. So, I don't know. I don't know what to believe with that. It's way too early to have any definitive feelings about that. There's just a lot of, like, rumor and leakage stuff. But when it comes to the actual Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm pretty confident in at least a few of the things that we've talked about and heard of, you know what I mean, coming out, so. Man, it's going to be a good day today. A nice and relaxing day over on the den, man. I could use a Monday off. You know? I could use a Monday to just chill. Where is Wanda in all of this? I think that's a great question. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd like to believe that the Darkhold thing with her is very significant. You know what I mean? I'd like to believe that. How long left on the stream? We'll go 10, 15 more minutes, I'd say. 10, 15 more minutes. Hopefully these rumors / leaks are somewhat true, or there'll be a lot of disappointment from the fans. John, I wouldn't lie to you, John. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't lie to you. It's real. Like Tobey, Andrew, Doc Ock, Norman, all of it, real. It's real. I know even more about it that I'm not going to tell you. It's real. It's real. And it's going to be dope, dude. You don't understand the gambling? Yeah, so we don't talk about it as much as we should, and we're going to start talking about it way, way more. But we have a reward system over on the channel called Nerdcoin, and it is a coin that is given back as sort of a loyalty reward system to the different people on the channel. By the way, Mr. Anderson, if you're watching, we got your transfer figured out, and I also got the transfer figured out for LMI Music as well, from the Discord coin into the Nerd coin. But anyways, we have this coin that you get, and there's actually a store where you can buy cool different items like pops, Marvel Legends stuff and different things like that, all just for the coin that you accumulate for hanging out here on the channel and giving super chats. And you can also choose to gamble all of that coin away and not have any to spend on cool things that we do. So, just a cool reward system thing that we do over here in the Den of Nerds Live. Just our way to sort of be able to give back to people that give to us. And a lot of cool stuff is going to be coming out with Nerdcoin very soon. Very, very soon. You think they will treat Wanda as a pseudo Phoenix Force type of thing where Wanda is herself, but Scarlet Witch is some cosmic force? That's a great idea, dude. I don't know if they'll fully go that direction or not, but that is a very cool idea. If you didn't catch what this person said, they said, what if they did it so that the Scarlet Witch was a separate entity from Wanda, and they're splitting her personality a little bit more like the Phoenix Force? That would certainly make some of her actions make a little bit more sense in WandaVision. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that's too wild or not? Alex Bernaldini says, I think we got Fan 4 or Mutant Tease rumor soon. Take my money. Bound to happen with summer slow time. Yeah, so it is summer slow time, and also they are starting to ramp up production and get some things going with that. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some more concrete information in the next couple of months, but those kind of rumors and stuff are really going to heat up next year. Guys, we're like, basically, this is like, I'm actually kind of grateful for the summer and grateful for some of the, just this slow time, because starting in the back half of this year, I mean, it's not going to stop. You know what I mean? It's not going to stop. It's just like, boom, Marvel project, boom, Marvel project, Star Wars project, Book of Boba, boom, going into this show, boom, going into that show. It's going to be wild. A lot of cool stuff to be Nerdvenging. The Nerdvenging is getting crazy. The Nerdvenging is getting crazy. Let's see here. Josh, chicken, steak, or pork, seafood? Which one are you trying off the grill when ready? I mean, the steak, the chicken, the pork seem pretty good. Seafood, not necessarily my thing. But we're going to do some kebabs today. We're going to go out and figure some stuff out for kebabs. That's what we decided to do. Some kebabs, man. A little barbecue, maybe. Movie theaters were packed yesterday. It made me so happy. That's awesome, dude. Look, look, you know, we did the stream with Paul, you know, and you know what? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. This is Paul's fault. You know why I seemed so grumpy the other week when I did the stream with Paul? It's Paul's fault. Okay? I was having like kind of an off morning, and I was like, Paul, I don't know, man. I don't know if we should do it. And he's like, no, we should do it because I'm feeling real positive, and I'm going to make all of your fans hate you. That's my best Paul impression that I can do. So basically, I was grumpy that day, and I know I was trying to make this point about how movie theaters and forcing movie theaters to be a thing at the sort of cost of digital expansion kind of upsets me a little bit. You know what I mean? But regardless, you know what I mean? I'm still pumped that movie theaters are coming back. I love going to the movies. Everybody shut your mouth at my open hypocrisies. Because I love going to the movies, and I can't wait to go to the movies. And I also, AMC to the moon. Let's go, baby. Woo! Crest with a very generous $20 hollow says extra kebabs with the eagle emoji. My man. My man. Thank you. Josh, you say these leaks are real, but I remember you saying that Doctor Strange will 100% be in WandaVision. Yeah, so that's a very fair point. I hope, James, that you understand, and perhaps you do, maybe you're just trolling, that many people said that Doctor Strange was 100% going to be in it. Doctor Strange confirmed to be originally filmed in that show by Kevin Feige. Literally. It's when he came out and made that whack-ass statement about Doctor Strange being a white dude. We're going to just ignore that. You know what I mean? For the sake of, it's fucking Memorial Day, and I don't want to get into it. But regardless, what that means is that Kevin Feige himself, who happens to know a lot about Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige himself came out and said, yeah, we were going to shoot Doctor Strange. We even had a contract for Benedict Cumberbatch to be in the show. So what I'm saying is the leakers and the scoopers were accurate, but then that didn't show up. You know what I mean? What about Ezra? Oh, okay, now we got to talk about the other one that I got wrong? Oh, now we got to talk about the other one? Oh, let's just do this for the rest of the day. Let's just talk about all the things that I said were going to show up in things. Okay, so Ezra's on me. Okay, the Ezra thing is on me. Okay, that one's on me. I remember I tried to throw... I tried to say it was Andy Signor's fault or Fandom Wire's fault. I remember at the time I was like, no, that's their fault. That's their fault. But then I reread their stories, and it's not exactly their fault. Like, they got some stuff wrong. They didn't get the Ezra stuff wrong. I literally had such nerdy fanboy blinders on that when I read their exclusive, I just saw that Ezra was coming, okay? So I'm not beyond, failing. Of course. That one was on me. Ezra was on me, okay? By the way, confirmed for next season. I mean, let's just go with that. But Ezra's definitely coming as well, you know what I mean? Josh 100% said Falcon and the Winter Soldier was going to be a buddy cop show. Yeah, that's true. But that's on Marvel because it should have been. And they promoted it as such. And it was just not. Nightmare? I don't think Nightmare was ever heavily confirmed. No. What about Joker not hitting $1 billion? I'm always going to bring this up. Damn it, Gavin! Okay, that's the only other thing I've ever gotten wrong in my history of YouTube commentary was the Joker thing, okay? So fine. Fine. Still can't believe that movie made $1 billion. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. I knew that guy was not going to be Ezra, and I'm glad. Yeah, I really thought he was going to be, man. And he had an opportunity to be as well, to be honest. That's a whole weird situation that I don't fully want to get into, but Disney's going to Disney, you know what I mean? Disney's going to Disney. What about turning right when you should have turned left? Damn it, I knew it! Somebody was going to bring that up. I knew I should have gone left there. You know what? To be fair, I didn't actually go as hard on the Mephisto stuff as all the other tubers did. That's the one thing where I was like, But I did go super hard on Ezra. For real. Hey, if you guys love watching videos where I get all irritated and become a big butthole about it, Elisa, who of course many of you know, is an editor and contributor here at the channel. Also, my girlfriend. She's dropped a video where her and I tried, let's just say, tasty Turkish food. Let me just put a face up. This is how I feel about all the food we ate. This is how I feel about all the food we ate yesterday. So, if you like that kind of face or whatever, she has that video being published on her channel really soon. I know the Nerdvengers were looking out for that, so you guys will enjoy that. If New Rockstar takes an L for Mephisto, what does Josh take after all of his wrong shit? Well, apparently I have to dress up as Slave Leia for some stupid thing. Frickin' it. I still don't believe it. Please don't tag me and link me into that. But, yeah, apparently I screwed that up. What's her channel called? I think it's just Elisa Scott. But we'll have a link posted. I think she's got a link. She'll have a link soon in here. And then if we don't have a link, we'll put it out on the Discord. So you got to get onto the Discord. Check out the Discord for that. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Apparently I made a bet with Adam. I still don't believe it. But yeah, there'll be a... we're doing a calendar. I'm doing a sexy, nerdy calendar for everybody. So there's her channel right there, guys. Takes a dump for the massive L. Let's see here. You think the MCU has moved beyond small-scale realistic stories such as Captain America and kind of stuck in the fantastic cosmic stuff? No, I think they could do both. I think they can make both work. It's on video, Josh. I seen it. I don't know if I did, though. Adam has video proof? Oh, shit. Damn it. What was the bet, though? What was the bet? Was it that Rangers would be canceled? Rangers of the New Republic? Was that what the bet was? 400th subscriber? Nice, Joe. When is the 80s training montage coming? I got to get the headband. We might work with somebody to make some Nerdvengers headbands. Where's the Josh and Paul stream? I think it was last Tuesday. You're dating way above your pay grade? Nice. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you so much. All 10 shows will come out within 4 years? Wait. That all 10 shows will come out in 4 years? What? All 10 what shows? Huh? I guess I'm confused about that one. I'm going to have to look at this video. And you know what? I'm going to get like 6 lawyers to look at the video. And we're going to have all the lawyers make sure to find the way that I can get out of that bet. That's the plan. All the Star Wars shows? So wait a minute. Because one of them got canceled, Adam's taking that as a win to that bet. Is that what's going on here? Is that what he's saying? Because that's like that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yeah, I might have to rebel on that one. Yeah, it seems like, of course, it's some lame shit like that. That don't count. And by the way, they could still have that show come out. And now I know for sure y'all ain't getting no Slave Leia until 2024. Because I'm waiting until 2024 December. And then if it really doesn't all come out, I mean, maybe we'll see. We'll see. I'll dress up like old Leia and fly. Or you know what I'll do is I'll film some whack scenes that make zero sense and then put it on a green screen and make you guys make scenes around it just like they did in Rise of Skywalker. And it'll probably make as much fucking sense as the Leia scenes do in the Rise of Skywalker. So, by the way, do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember when JJ said to our fucking faces, and not just one, but many an interview, that what they were doing with Leia was the most tasteful, incredible thing that they've ever seen, and that fans wouldn't believe it when they saw it. It's like she was actually in the scenes. Do you remember when this motherfucker went around saying that shit? Anyway. Do I think we'll get a Dark Avengers movie? I sure hope so. And I think what they could be doing with the Dark Avengers could be a juicy, very juicy, you know what I mean? Quite juicy, in fact. All right, everybody. I think we're gonna call it there. Elisa, drop the link to the actual video if you're in here. How am I bringing up? Why are you bringing up old stuff? Old stuff, Josh. JJ is a hack and a liar. You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be bringing back that pain. You know, just like he shouldn't be answering stupid questions like that and talking about the plans and all that, dude. Star Wars is dead. Bury it. Consider it mercy. No, it's not dead. I refuse to believe it's dead. I'm going to crap on it and be a big butthole about it and make everybody feel really weird about it. And then when the time is right, I'm going to flip 180 degrees on that and get really excited again and get super pumped up for the Book of Boba Fett. By the way, also, Bad Batch is going to get real good too. But, anyway, we'll talk about that later. All right, everybody. Happy Memorial Day to all you Americans. You know, respect and honor to the fallen. Hope you guys get out there and enjoy yourselves because that's the whole deal, man. The people sacrificed and made sacrifices, sometimes their own lives, so that we could get rowdy and do ridiculous shit in America. So go out and enjoy yourself and have fun, man. Have fun. And Elisa's video just dropped. Nice. There it is. Go check it out. It's pretty funny. I'm pretty upset about it. Akasha Bashan. Yes, the trailer drops tomorrow. 100% guaranteed. Yeah, see, Adam didn't have much stuff to say when he knew we were finding out the details of that bet and how squirrely he tried to pull that win off. But now he's all excited about Lisa's video, huh? Okay, I see how it is. Okay. Think I don't see? You think Serpico don't see? All right, everybody. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video. Did everybody go? Is everybody gone? Did everybody go? Is everybody gone? Oh man. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just chilling today, man. You know, I need a chill day. So it's gonna be nice. But we'll be back at it hard tomorrow and throughout the week. And yeah, I hope you guys go enjoy Elisa's video. She put a lot of time into that edit. It's a really good video. I'm grumpy and also just grumpy. I'm just grumpy about the whole thing. You know what I mean? About the whole thing. But I think that's what makes it good and funny. So yeah, go check it out. She does great work, and we're gonna be doing more stuff on that channel as well. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right, everybody. Again, no streams, no videos for the rest of the day, but we will be back at it tomorrow. Hopefully with a big old Spider-Man trailer to talk about in the morning. Am I right, though? See ya.